exposed all 5 tribunal judges in serious trouble as ATIKU makes shocking revelation about Tinubu's victory. Yes, these judges, in fact, their licenses or whatever they use to operate should be taken from them. Because what is in that document, that certified true copy, is not watermark, is Tinubu's presidential legal team document. That is not judiciary document. It means that the Tinubu team wrote that judgment for the tribunal to go and read. Hey, God, Nigeria is finished. The account of the People's Democratic Party, PDP presidential candidate, former Vice President ATIKU Abubakar, has raised significant concern regarding the certified true copies of the judgment issued by the Presidential Election Petition Court. These concerns stem from the presence of watermark from the Bola Tinubu presidential legal team on copies of the judgment shared on social media platforms. The PDP's coordinator, Babatunde Ogala, son, representing Tinubu legal team, has issued a statement denying any compromise of the judgment and providing an explanation for the watermark. First of all, this is not a watermark. A watermark is a faint text that is put at the background of the page of the document to claim ownership of the document to make it proprietary. That is one. What we see in this document that is called certified true copy of the tribunal judgment is not a watermark, is a subtitle on the header of the document, showing that this document also is a proprietary document to the Tinubu's presidential legal team. So this is the document that the 5 judges or justices or whatever they call them of the tribunal came to read to Nigerians as judgment. Nigeria is finished. For point of correction, that Tinubu's presidential legal team title right on top of the document on the header is not a watermark. It is a name of the group that owns the document, that owns the proprietary of the document. And that is to say that this document is not a judiciary document. It is a Tinubu's team document that was read to Nigerians as judgment. Nigeria is finished. This concern stems from the presence of watermark. This is not watermark, for crying out loud. So we should stop calling it watermark. Ogala clarified that the watermark from the Tinubu's legal team was applied to the copies of the judgment they received from the Court of Appeal. So he emphasized that the PDP's legal team was present at the court registry and even obtained their copies of the judgment before the respondent did. This assertion challenges the insinuation that the tribunal ruling was compromised in favor of President Bola Tinubu. Now, in response to this development, the Special Assistant Communication to ATIKU, Frank Shaibu, has called on the PEPC to explain why the header of the respondent Tinubu legal team was affixed to the CTC copies of the judgment, while the copies provided to the petitioners did not bear the same watermark. Shaibu raised questions about whether the tribunal legal team was granted special privileges, Tinubu legal team was granted special privileges by the court, and why they received their copies of the judgment before the plaintiffs. Shaibu's statement highlights the urgency of the matter, as the petitioners needed the judgment document promptly to initiate an appeal to the Supreme Court within the legally mandated time frame of 14 days, including weekends. Furthermore, the statement by Shaibu points out that the language used by the PEPC during the delivery of its judgment raised suspicions regarding the fairness of the process. It suggests that the court portrayed the electoral petition as if it was a criminal case. These concerns have intensified in the light of the watermark issue, which has cast doubt on the integrity of the judgment document. Shaibu's concluding remarks call upon the PEPC to clarify why the court allowed the header of the Tinubu legal team to appear on a CTC copy of its judgment document. Exactly. When, in all likelihood, only the official stamp of the Court of Appeal of Nigeria should have been present. Yeah? So in summary, the PDP's camp is seeking transparency and accountability from the PEPC in response to the watermark issue on the CTC copies of the judgment. Yeah, so the PDP camp is seeking that transparency and accountability from the Presidential Election Petition Court. They raise valid questions about the timing of document receipt, special privileges, and the potential influence of the Tinubu legal team in the judgment process. Exactly. Clarification from the court is essential to maintain trust in the integrity of the electoral petition proceedings. Meanwhile, former Vice President ATIKU Abubakar and his Labour Party counterpart Peter Obi are gearing up for a legal battle following their dissatisfaction with the Presidential Election Petition Court decision on February 25 presidential election. The court, led by Justice Haruna Samani, ruled in favor of President Bola Tinubu, declaring the petition by ATIKU and Obi and their parties as lacking merit. ATIKU criticized the ruling, claiming it failed to instill confidence in democracy, and he has instructed his legal team to appeal the judgment at the Supreme Court. Obi is also determined to explore all available legal avenues in pursuit of what he considers justice. So the thing here is that the same document, okay, the one they gave Tinubu and his team had Tinubu's legal team name on it. Meanwhile, the one they gave probably ATIKU and Obi and Labour Party and PDP does not have it. But it's the same judgment, it's the same original, the same CTC, certified true copy, with court stamps. So what is Tinubu's legal team finding there? Did they give them the soft copy so they went and retyped it and included their name? But why would the stamp also be original? Hi, Nigeria. The more you look, the less you see. These people the tribunal did not do anything. It is obvious that Tinubu's legal team called an ad hoc committee that wrote that judgment and that they came to read for us. Hi, Nigeria. That even the legal system is also no longer credible. The judiciary is no longer credible. So anybody going to court in Nigeria is just wasting his time. Nothing for the common man in Nigeria. It is obvious that there is nothing for the common man in Nigeria. How long are we going to continue like this as a people? This is terribly, very bad. Unacceptable. Okay? So the thing now is that tribunal team, the 5-man team led by Haruna Samani needs to, they need to come and explain to Nigerians why this discrepancy in their judgment. Yeah. Now wow. I don't know where we're going, That is the truth. Nigeria is finished. If Tinubu, this is how he's coming to power and he's talking about democracy abroad in Niger and other ECOWAS countries, it's a shame. It's a typical shame. So thank you for listening, and let's have a comment.